I just had the freaking most annoying day of all time, bro. Alright. That was such a weird intro. I'm sorry for that. Oh god. I'm choking on water right now. Today we're gonna be reviewing Sacred Rhymes Redemption in Verse by Little Red. This is his second studio album. If you even call it studio album. This is actually a Christian album. And let me give you the rundown of his career right now. He released his debut album, Red Route, which, when I first listened to it, I thought it was bad, but I didn't hate it, and I thought there could be potential in him. Going back to some of the songs I liked, Adri, Down, and Red Route. I listened to Down and Red Route. They were bad. Red Route, it was more a Little Red thing than like a lyrics thing. Where just Little Red just couldn't rap for no reason on there, cause he, but the lyrics are actually really good. Red Route was more of a lyric problem, even though his performance there wasn't anything special. His lyrics were 10 times worse, because his whole thing was like, his whole lyrics there was like, I'm smoking that pack, you're 12, you're not smoking all that. He basically just acted like he was a hood guy, which he lives by the neighborhood. He lives in the neighborhood by me, and I've been there multiple times. He does not live in no hood. And when he's told me, bro has never used to even live there. So yeah. Also, the problem with the Red Route song was that he just like tried acting black. Or he just say that he acts black. Like, you know, when a white person actually acts black, they normally don't brag about it if they're actually acting black. Why do I look black? I'm changing colors as I'm saying this. Crazy. Yeah, why do I freaking look like freaking Cadrian? But no matter that, he did release some singles. Not for this album. Song My Anxiety was actually a song I really liked. Even though the verses, he was basically just talking. And the chorus was a little but the singing there was actually just okay. But it's still a song I really liked for the instrumental, pretty much. And then the song Still Boy, which I thought was alright, but I think it's bad now because the last time I went over to his house, I saw the Still Boy lyrics, and again, it's just talking about shooting ops. Why is such a light-hearted song? Just at least what it sounds like. Talking about shooting ops. Yeah, that gunshot go right here, right through your ear. Again, he's not living that life. He's like basically being Little Mabu. Like, stop doing that. Like what bro has told me, he can rap about so much that's actually real. Of what he's told me and what I actually believe. He can actually just like actually make music that's actually genuine and real with it, you know, sounding hard like he wants it to be, I guess. But he doesn't do that and just like tries to be like a Little Mabu, I guess, and just fake his whole gangster persona. But the difference is like Little Mabu actually does it pretty well. Not crazy well. Do not get me wrong, not crazy well. But you know, you can at least see that Little Mabu's trying a lot. He's just like in his videos how Little Mabu portrays himself. You can tell he's trying to portray himself to the gangster. As Little Red is like has lyrics where he tries to act like he is, but then you see like the covers that has his face on it. He's like looks like just no. Like he had to do both at once. Come on. But now we're gonna get back to this album. Okay. My bad. The first song, The Way of the Lights, is bad. The beat sounds like some Central C's type stuff, and Central C is garbage. The production's not bad though. Don't get me wrong, but it's she's garbage, and that's what I get feel from this, and I don't like it. By the way, his flow in here is actually okay. That will be the first time I ever say his flow's okay, or even just close to good. That's gonna be the best flow on this album. The next song, Praise the Lord, has some really good production. It sounds like some like Drake, 21 Savage, Her Loss era stuff. And this is the first song where his microphone actually sounds decent here. But again, his flow messes it up. As usual. Okay, the other song, Redeemed by Grace, is another freaking mishap. Where, the beat here sounds like kind of goofy, but I need to stop, bro. How do I get this freaking things off me? Again, Redeemed by Grace. The instrumental is like 1% a little goofy. Again, the flow here is bad, and the microphone freaking, it's like the worst the microphone ever sounded. Victory Christ has some like Kanye type influence, not influence, but like Kanye type beat, I guess. Like College Dropout, like Registration type beat. It was made by a freaking 5-year-old, but it still sounds good. It's 1 minute long. Thank God, because this Victory in Christ just made me want to go to sleep. Like that's what it sounds like. It sounds like some song you can put in the background to make your baby sleep. Walking by Faith is even worse. Okay, because Walking by Faith has no substance at all. Like actually, being honest with you, I think originally when I recorded this, when I actually listened to this album live, not live, but like I listened to the album, recorded my thoughts on it. I tried to contain my composure about the song, and I just freaking screamed about how bad it was. It takes like to get it beat, and then no reason, it just takes to get it beat. I said, yo, stop recycling beats, and he goes like, I'm not recycling it. It just sounds like they get it beat. And then I realized, I go on BandLab, and I see there was like 2 files for the Get It beat. I used one file to release the song with Lil Red, and then the other file was used for this song. He forgot that I was like literally like one of the collaborators on it, so I could see that he was freaking lying for no reason. He could just tell me that he reused the beat. Like I wouldn't have no problem with that. The song would have still been freaking garbage, but I wouldn't have a problem with it. I don't know why he lied. But yeah, again, it's like the worst song on the album. It's actually like freaking atrocious. It has nothing. Heaven's Call featuring me is okay. Lil Red's verses are bad, but they're not like crazy bad. It's like 4 out of 10 bad. And in my verse, it's actually pretty good. His singing here is bad, but that's it. My singing here is actually pretty good, but then the instrumental ends, which actually really enhanced my singing for the chorus a lot. So it just falls apart near the end, but we don't talk about that. Again, Heaven's Call is okay, and that's the best song of this album, so don't think there's going to be anything else that's going to be better than that. And then Renewed Heart. It's such a weird song. Why is a Christian song have the beat with the refrain, all I want to see is money, dollar signs, dollar signs? And he thought that was a good idea to have on a Christian song. Why? Spiritual Warfare, the other song, had the music video streaming before he deleted it, because I'm not gonna say it. He's probably gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, Spiritual Warfare is garbage. You can barely hear what he's saying, and that's all I need to say. Divine Love is surprisingly bad, but also surprisingly impressive, because his singing here is atrocious, but it's the best singing in this whole entire album. And the thing is, he sings the most on this song, which I just think is so weird. How is this one that has the best singing when you sing the longest, but everything else when you're just singing for like a chorus or like 30 seconds, it sounds atrocious. I don't get how that works. Grace by Grace is weird. I don't know if it's an instrumental or not, or his microphone just did not freaking work, where he just like screw it, I'm not recording this again. And then it ended, and then you can actually hear him just like, yo, why'd the beat stop? What? Why'd the beat stop? What? And he tries like freestyling, and it freaking sucks. Like the freestyle actually sucks. Where he's just like, I got all the shot, you never go back. No. Yeah, it's bad. That's all I gotta say. It's funny. It's a funny one at the end, though. It's like really funny. You can like actually laugh along to this instead of just like, when will this be over? Or when will this be over? And I just press Internal Hope. We're not gonna be listening to Internal Hope because I have AirPods on, so you gonna hear the freaking mess. Eternal Hope is another bad song. Yeah. Praise the King is also a freaking unusual song because why? This isn't even really a Christian song. But arguably has the most blatantly Christian name for the song in this whole entire album. Praise the King. And he's just basically like, you want to defeat a song on a tweet. You don't use Twitter. So even if they ask you, you wouldn't see it. And he starts saying like, you think I have no rhythm? I only said that. So I thought he was dissing me. But yes, you do have no rhythm. I'm such a bad person. And then, next song, Saved by His Blood, featuring me. We both stooped on the same freaking level. The thing is, Heaven's Call, I asked like once to be on there. He was like, okay, sure. Saved by His Blood. I like begged to be on here, and for some reason, my verse here is worse than Heaven's Call's verse. Even though Heaven's Call, I only just asked once, and he was like, yeah, sure. So I don't know why I didn't try as hard as I did on Heaven's Call. I don't know. Yeah. Again, we both basically on the same level. I think mine's a little better just because it has a better microphone. And that's literally it. Faith Over Fear. Again, it's like, this isn't even really a Christian song. Where he's like, kind of like, with this freaking terrible beat. Like, it sounds like he's in jungle. Like, boop, 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 boop. Like some stupid sounds in here. Where he like basically just like talks about like, I don't know, some negative aspects of him, of his like art and stuff. They go like, you think I'm this? And then you go like, wait, you talking about Blue Jay? Of course not. I'm not talking about Blue Jay. Sounds like you're talking about me. Because I feel like when I listened to this whole entire album, I saw that I don't even remember this line even being a Faithful Fear. I remember listening to Faithful Fear though. So like it's like really suspicious now coming back to this. Yeah, I remember listening to Faithful Fear. I just don't remember this line until I listened to it today. I remember Faith Over Fear being on this album. So I'm so confused. Like it's like suspicious. Were you talking about me? On Praise the King or not? Because I think I asked him about the Praise the King line because I think like how like they have no rhythm because I'm the only one that explicitly said that he had no rhythm and he was in the video when I said that. So it sounds like suspicious. It sounds like he dissed me, and then he was like, "I didn't diss him. I swear I didn't." Or just something else. Or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just over exaggerating. Mercy's Anthem has like some like whoopty type beat. It's bad. But there's not really much to talk about it. Overall, this album is freaking atrocious. The beats, the production here, overall, is pretty good. This whole entire album. The rapping here is overall pretty bad. This whole entire album. That's all I have to say. And the thing is, like, I thought he might get better with this, because Red Route, again, felt like it showed some potential, because A3 was a legitimately good song. Despite it being, like, a weird premise for it, it still sounded good, you know? And maybe with really like weird and mostly bad flow on Adri, but it actually sounded pretty good on there. Like I felt like, his album could showcase his flow not really being bad, but being more of a unique and a little thing that makes him stand out more than just hinder him on his future projects. But what's this album called again? See his album song. Okay, Sacred Rhymes Redemption in verse does not do or show. It shows him in more of a freaking weaker spot, and I probably know why, considering the fact that this album was literally released not even a month after Red Route came out, which shows that it was just rushed, because Red Route took April to June to even come out or really record. So yeah, my overrating, a 2.2. But if I would give one good pro about this album, besides just the good production that he really had no part in, besides just picking out, this is probably one of the best Christian albums I've ever listened to. But there's not really good Christian albums, because most Christian albums are country albums, and country albums suck. Again, 2.2, but it is probably one of the best Christian albums I've ever listened to. Even though, to you, if you like country or not, that might mean a lot to you. Yeah. Peace.